Hey, I'm Herald sports writer Manny Navarro, joined alongside my cohort, Andre C. Fernandez. We're here at Northwestern High School filming the Gridiron Report. All right, Dre, so week 5 in the books. Some pretty exciting finishes last week.
Yeah, I mean, no more exciting than the one here. He saw a fake field goal, final seconds of the game. They pull it off, big touchdown pass to stay undefeated. And this Northwestern team, we saw them get a big district win last week. Last week doesn't count toward the standings, but it counts a lot toward confidence just to keep this momentum going.
Mainland ends up beating American Heritage. Heritage, of course, started the season top 10 in the country, but cough up the lead late there.
They did, but I mean, Mainland we know is a legit team. What surprised me was the amount of points Heritage was able to score on them. At least that's a sign that, you know, a good team with a good offense can do something against that vaunted defense. But Mainland's in the national rankings now, and we know team not too far from here. Has that circled on the calendar just in case.
They'll be meeting them down the road. And of course, we were at Miami High last week. I think we jinxed them. They end up losing to Southwest.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we did. I mean, maybe it was my dad, maybe it was the T-shirt, the spike, the wrong time spike. That's what it was.
Set him off
he should have spiked it properly at the right time, they would have won.
All right, Dre, so listen, the month of September is wrapped up here.
Yeah.
Why don't we give out some hardware for the month of September? What do you guys say? All right, most impressive team. Most impressive team.
Well, I'm going to go with each county. I mean, it's a team that's an easy one to talk about. The Booker T. Washington Tornadoes, they have really, you know, reloaded. We thought at the beginning of the year, are they going to be a little bit down? The answer is no. That team is still on course, still in the hunt for a national title. And if you talk about Broward County, there's some that you could say, you know, obvious teams, but I'm going to go with Flanagan because they were in that 8A mix to start the year. We didn't know how much better they were going to be, but so far I'm impressed not only with the offense, but with that defense. The Dirty Birds, they're doing well right now, 5-0 so far. Right now they look like the front runner in Class 8A.
Well, two teams that I would say have impressed me the most, South Dade, you know, after coming off a state championship season, regrouping with pretty much an entirely new group of kids down there. I think in Dade County, they're the teams that's impressed me the most. And how about Hollandale High? You know, they were good last year. You figured they had a tough loss to end the season, didn't even make the playoffs, and they've started off undefeated this year.
Yeah, definitely. Two teams that are on a roll so far.
All right, most impressive player.
Most impressive player, I mean, if you ask me, I'm doing your thing. I'm checking the videotape, and I'm going to go with Antonio Callaway, wide receiver at Booker T. Washington. Kid catches everything. He's had a couple of 200-yard games so far. On defense, I love what Nick Bosa's done. Yes, St. Thomas struggled a little bit out of the gate, but he's been consistent, even in their one loss. And I like Devin Bush to mention another Flanagan kid. I mean, the kid dominates on the defensive side of the ball.
The kid I like is a quarterback from here, Tutu Atwell. I think he, you know, coming in as a freshman, making the kind of impact he has for the Northwestern Bulls this year as a true freshman. I mean, it's been pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And they got some guys on the defensive side of the ball here too that have stepped up in a big way.
Yep.
All right, breakout player.
Keir Thomas at Central. I mean, the defensive end. This kid, I can't believe this kid. I mean, recently, I don't know if he might have offers now, but I think at the start of the season he had none. He's been another one on the defensive side of the ball, getting in, getting sacks, putting pressure on quarterbacks, doing it all.
All right, and surprise playoff teams that you think at this point you wouldn't have predicted making the playoffs that are going to make the playoffs this year.
All right, I'm going to watch your head explode when I say this. Reagan.
Wow. He was a good president. He's a good football team now?
They're getting better. I mean, I think they can be the runner-up. I think it's just a matter of can they beat NMB, get that second spot in the district. We know North Miami's probably still the most talented team there, but I like Reagan to possibly make it. On my little board here, I like Coral Springs to come in right behind Monarch, maybe. They play them this week. We'll see how good they really are, but they pushed Hallandale a couple weeks ago. They beat Deerfield already. That was a big one to get out of the way. Douglas is in that mix too, but I like Coral Springs.
All right, that wraps it up for our September awards. We'll be back with our picks for this week.